Hello back everyone! Today I decided to visit Cat Island and its wonders. And the best way to do that is with a scooter, a vehicle I have no experience in driving. But it cannot be more difficult than riding a bicycle, right? Anyway, I'm taking you with me in this adventure, driving scooters, climbing the mountain, visiting caves. No time to waste. Let the video begin. Enjoy!
Yeah, I need to rent a bike and go around the island. And so I went to the reception desk and I rented a bike, and then the lady came. And it was so funny. I will put the video there because like the lady came and she was like, "Oh, are you the one who rented the bike?" I was like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah." And then she was like, "Do you know how to drive, right?" And I was like, "Oh, it's going to be," I was so excited. I was like, "Oh, it's going to be my first time driving a bike." And she looked at me and she was like, "Oh no." What do you mean? Oh no. She's like, "Okay, don't move, don't move. I'll come back with my husband and he will show you how to drive." So I waited like 5 minutes and then she did came back with her husband, and like he told me to just hop on behind him, so I did. And then there is like this big square kind of thing next to the sea, so he drove me there. And then I had a crash course, 5 minute crash course, for like, okay, you do that to start the bike, and then to turn it off you do that, and he was like, drive a little bit, drive a little bit here. So I drove a little bit, like no cars, no circulation. And then they let me have the bike. I'm like, I'm so excited. So I drove it back to the hotel, and it was really nice. I did good, I think. And now we're going to take the bike and go visit the island.
Okay people, this is my bike. So I'm going to take it right now and we're going to go to the first destination. Yay! Okay, I just made it to the cave. So it was actually 15 minutes to come, but I think it took me like 20, 25. I was the slowest person on the road. But I'm getting used to it. So it's going to go to be faster and faster. So I'm at the cave now. The entrance is like 50,000 dong, so it's really cheap, and the entrance looks like that. The ride till here was really pleasant because roads were nice, not a lot of people, perfect for first time driving.
Hello,
Hello.
chào bà đó. Can I take ticket, please?
Yes.
Go up, please. Where you from?
Friends.
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Okay.
While we are visiting the hospital cave, let me give you some information about it. It was built in only 3 years, from 1962 to 1965. During the Vietnam War, when the Americans were bombing the island, the Vietnamese soldiers were seeking shelter in the cave. It was used for 10 years, from 1965 to 1975. The hospital cave is 2,000 square meters, built on 3 floors. On the first floor, we can find several different rooms that were serving different purposes: security, cooking, storing weapons. The second floor was used for training of soldiers, and the third floor was used by the higher-ups for sleeping and conducting meetings. This is already the end. It was quite fast to visit, really interesting. So now we're going to go to another cave that is situated in the national park. There is no one on the road and I'm really slow. I reached the national park, so there is like an entrance ticket, of course. So the entrance ticket worked for the national park as well as to visit the cave. So it's included in that. So there is several things that you can do, but what I took is the cave and the viewpoint. There's also trekking and all those stuff to do, but it takes like 10 hours, so I cannot do that now. It looks really interesting. There's 2 people over there and
not sure what they're doing, but they're just climbing everywhere. I don't know if you can do that. That's good. So you can understand how tiny this place is. This is what it looks like when I'm inside. It's fun though. I really like it. Let me get you back. That cave is actually so cool. Like I love the fact that there's like this little passage and you have to kind of crawl inside. It's so hot though. I'm really hot. But it's so cool. I think it's one of the coolest caves I've ever done. Okay. Oh, I think I see light. I think this might be the end. Yeah, we out. We out. This was the cave. And now we have to go to the viewpoint. I don't know the way to the viewpoint, to be honest. So, oh wait. Food, 100 meter, free Wi-Fi, cold beer, food, dorm. Perfect. Right when I'm thinking about food. Hello back to Amy's food. So, next to the cave I just visited, there's this nice little restaurant, and I took the chicken with the orange sauce. So I'm really excited about it. Look how juicy it looks. Okay, let's dig in. I was worried about the hike with no food in my belly, but now I'm going to have a lot of food in my belly. I'm going to be really heavy. Yeah, it's really good. It's a bit sweet and it's a bit spicy too. There's like a nice kick to it. The food is really good. This is such a fun day. I'm so happy. I'm so happy I decided to take the bike.
Okay.
Perfect. Thank you. 5,000. I'm at the national park. It started raining a little bit. It was really like 5 minute ride. Really close by the cave. And I just showed my ticket that I bought and I could go in. Okay, let me show you what it looks like. So we're walking inside the jungle, I guess, the forest. And there's tiny paths, but there's a path that is well maintained, so I don't think I will have a problem going to the top. Okay, so we reached the first point, which is Tinkin Jiao. It was quite fast. We only walked a few minutes. But yeah, and then the next destination is, not too sure how to pronounce it, Ngu Lam, something like that, which is the peak. And it's not too hot today, but I feel really hot. It feels really humid, maybe because it started raining a little bit. I feel really sticky. $150 after a pretty easy hike. Now I think this is the most difficult part that we've done. But it looks fun though. It looks like half climbing. Let me show you. I will not be able to film, so let me show you now. So we have little rocks like that, go up, 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 and I guess the peak is right behind that.
officially reached the top. This is this thing, I guess. This is nice. I'm happy I'm here. Okay, so this is officially the end of the hike. I'm going to go back down now, and then I think it will be time to go back to the hotel and take a good shower. This house was really nice, and look at this view. It's amazing, right? And if you come to Kappa, I really recommend renting a scooter for one day so you can do all of that. So do it. It's so fun. And it's not scary at all because there's not much people here. I'm back down now, and I saw that there was another cave like 12 minutes away from here, so I kind of want to see. There's mixed comments about it. There were some people say, yeah, it's not open actually. When you go, it's just closed. So the cave I wanted to go to closed, but next to it is like that bridge thing. So I came here. Let me show you first, and then we'll go on the bridge. Cool, right? I'm happy I came to that spot. It's pretty nice. Like it. The water and the reflection of the mountain in the water. Crazy pretty. Love it. This place is really, really nice. There's no people, and in summer I bet this is crowded. Here, pretty much alone, except for the two guys that I sent here. And like, I think it's a dad with his kid. The highlight is definitely the wooden bridge. Real pretty. It must be even prettier when there's like really water underneath, like, you know, the sun reflecting on the water. I made like a whole vision in my head. But yeah, it's pretty cloudy. Still raining a little bit today. So unfortunately, yeah, it's not like that. Okay, let's go back to the bike now. And I think I'm gonna go back home because it's going to take me 30 to 40 minutes since I'm really slow. Yeah, I'm quite happy with myself and my first day of riding a scooter. So yeah, I showed you almost all of the things I guess you can do on Katpa Island. That is not the cruise. So yeah, now you have an idea of what to do when you come to this island. And even if it's raining, I feel like you can still visit the cave. So that's good to know. That's really good to know. Anyway, peace, tschüss.